Hello friends, I'm gonna show you how to make a bootable USB pen drive for a Hackintosh PC. Here I'm gonna use a recovery HD image which I'm gonna download. I will tell you all the links that I will use and how I can do this. So first of all we need a boot disk utility. Just open your Google. I have already opened. Open this Google Chrome and type boot disk utility. Here is the link. Just open this links bootdiskutility.exe from CVAD Mac. Just click on this for downloading. You will be able to see a .zip file. It is downloaded in the downloaded section. I am using WinRAR to open and extract it. Now right click on this icon BD utility and run as a. Now upon open, click on options, configuration. Just first of all check this, check now. So it is showing 25th of April 2020, time is right 1919. So the latest directory is 5114. So we will use this version of Clover. Click OK. Now click Format. OK. Wait for some time. It is showing the Clover revision 5114 has been downloaded, and now it will install that revision to the pen drive on which it has recently created a partition named Clover. We can see that here are two parts. Part 1 is 200 MB FAT32, that is the Clover image that will be used to boot the Hackintosh file, and the second part that we will use to restore that image. So now we'll click on the DL center or the download center and we will click on update and wait for some time. It will download the catalog for all the versions of Mac OS 10.9, 10.10, 10.11, 10.12, 10.13, 10.14 and 10.15. That is your Mavericks, Yosemite, El Captina, then your Sierra, High Sierra, Mojave and Catalina. Friends, it will depend on the downloading speed of your PC. I'm using a 1 Mbps connection, so might be it will take a little longer on your PC or it will take a little less time on your PC depending upon the speed of your broadband or whatever form of internet you are using. One more thing I would like to mention. Uh, Pen drive that you are using, that should be at least 16 MB or 32 MB, sorry, 16 GB or 32 GB, and it should be formatted to this FAT32 format. If you don't know how to format a pen drive, you can see my another video in which I have shown how to format a pen drive to USB pen drive to FAT32 file system. So friends, it has updated the catalog for the recovery HD images for Mac OS. I will show you. You can see all the versions of Mac OS are there, starting from Mavericks, Yosemite, El Capitan, Sierra, High Sierra, Mojave, and Catalina. So right now I'm using Sierra to create that recovery HD image. So I'm clicking on Sierra and I am clicking on DL. That means the selected item will be downloaded on my PC. Fine. It will take around 4 to 5 minutes. This is a complete utility. You don't need anything else. To make a recovery image, it's the best and the most easiest way to create a Hackintosh recovery image on a Windows PC. And this works on both your legacy BIOS and UEFI mode. Image we are using here is a recovery image. It is a very small part of the actual full Hackintosh file, which is usually around 4 to 5 GB or maybe 8 to 9 GB in case of Catalina. In this recovery image, only the very basic kernel files or softwares and drivers we need for the basic booting of your Hackintosh are there in the recovery package. The best thing about this utility is you don't have to do anything else. So it will use the Clover bootloader to boot the macOS file on your Hackintosh PC, and the version I'm using is 5114, the latest. If you want to use the OpenCore method, or you are familiar with the OpenCore method, I have also a video on that. You can watch that. So right now it is showing that it is downloading the recovery HD package. After downloading the recovery HD package, it will extract the HFS partition image from the package, and the extraction will also be done by itself. You don't have to do anything. It will extract the image. You just have to restore that image that you have just downloaded. Sorry for the interruption. So here I'm gonna show the pen drive has been partitioned into two parts. Part 1 is the 200 MB FAT32, that is the Clover bootloader, and part 2 is 14.33 GB, in which we will restore the extracted image. I will show you in a couple of seconds what I'm gonna do next. That will create a bootable USB pen drive for Hackintosh PC. That is all you need to do. No other software, nothing else. Just boot that pen. Just place that pen drive in the USB slot. Restart your PC or laptop, and using the boot menu, make your pen drive as the first choice to boot. And from that pen drive, you can install the Hackintosh PC recovery image on your PC, and later on you can use internet to download the complete image from the Apple server. This is a very shortcut and easy method which can be used by anyone. One more thing I would like to tell you, the boot arguments. Boot arguments for Hackintosh. These are the boot arguments that you use in case your computer hangs while booting, that verbose mode, dash V, safe mode, dash X, single user mode, dash S, and zone postponing in case it's hanging, dash N, dash ZP. For single CPU core, you can use the boot argument CPU-S equal to 1. No text cache mode -F when changing text. Disables virtualization dart equal to 0. Verbose mode -V. Kex development mode is kex-dv-mod equal to 1. So you can see it has downloaded. Now it will extract the FHS image from the recovery HD package. You can see it will do this thing by itself. When it will complete that extraction, it will show a notification on the screen. You don't have to do anything. Just wait for some time. After that, you have to restore that image to the selected partition. Next is your rootless equal to 0. Do not use this for El Capitan or Mac OS Sierra. So next is, if you are stuck at PC configuration, you can use the boot. See friends, it has downloaded and extracted the image, and it also showing where it has saved that image. In my case, it has saved that image in C users current downloads. Fine, I'm gonna restore that image now. Now I will click on this thing because part 2 is the partition where I'm gonna restore that image. Click on restore. Here it's showing the address where it has saved. I will click on 4.fhs because it will read only HFS images. I will click on open. It is asking for confirmation. I will confirm by clicking on yes. So it will start restoring. You can see the progress. It will take another 4 or 5 minutes. And friends, after 5 minutes, you have a bootable USB for Hackintosh PC. This is all you have to do, nothing else. So we will discussing about the boot arguments. So in case you are having any problem, you can use these boot arguments. For example, if you have an Intel HD graphics on your Hackintosh PC, you can use the boot argument combination dash V dash X dash S dash NO dash ZB. Please note there is a space between dash V followed by dash X and dash S followed by dash NO, but there is no space between NO and ZP. Similarly, if you have an NVIDIA desktop GPU, that is you are using a graphic card of NVIDIA, you can use this boot argument dash V space dash X space dash S space NV underscore disable equal to 1. If all of these fail, you can use dash V space dash X space dash S space dash F CPU is equal to 1, that is for single user, followed by space max mem equivalent to 4096 space nv underscore disable equal to 1 space dash no dash zp. If you have an NVIDIA desktop GPU, that is the NVIDIA graphic card, and you have installed NVIDIA web drivers, then you can use this string dash nv space nvda underscore drv equal to 1 plus your boot flags that you are previously using. Please do not use nv underscore disable to equal to 1 in case if you are using nvda underscore drv equal to 1. Fine. So there is another boot flag. Let's see. So almost half of the image has been restored. Wait another 2 to 3 minutes for the completion of this process. If in verbose mode, a message about IO Bluetooth HCI controller start completed or something similar appears, it normally has to do with the issue. If you have an NVIDIA or AMD GPU, use this NV underscore this. It should boot. Otherwise, you can boot into safe mode. Safe mode is I've already mentioned. This one is the safe mode. Dash X. If nothing else works, you can use this dash X followed by space CPUS equal to 1. This combination of dash X and CPUS equal to 1 almost always works. And you, if you are facing any other problem, you can add dash F to that. So it's near completion. Oh, if you don't have a pen drive, you can purchase a pen drive by searching a USB flash drive or USB pen drive. It should be at least 32 GB or 16 GB. 16 GB is also fine. I'm using a 16 GB pen drive. You should use a USB 3.0. That is much faster and it will give better results. So here you can see it is almost so that's it. You are done. You can see part 1 Clover, part 2 1.87 GB HFS image that has been restored. Now the pen drive is ready to boot. Thank you friends.